Hey guys, it's Tom and I'm here today with another mock of mine, and this is my clone base on Talus. Now this is a prison base and it's going to be part of a series, and if you didn't work it out, this is the first base of the series. I've got the series planned out already. It's going to have this prison base, an outpost, a sea base, then there's going to be a supply base and then a capital base, so something like Coruscant but in the style of Talus, which this planet is. Talus is a planet similar to Felucia, so there's going to be lots of plant life. As you can see, there's lots of detail with the plants, lots of different plant life, grass and bamboo on top of just normal limbs. I wanted to make use of the bright green ones because they don't really look good for normal trees unless you use them in a small quantity, so I just thought, yeah, it would look really cool with flowers. I did put a lot of flowers in this base, but yeah. Down here we've got this droid assault here with a Corporate Alliance tank droid and a dwarf spider droid. There are several battle droids, super battle droids and normal battle droids. We follow the stream up here, which I'm very happy with. It's not very deep, but there's still lots of studs in there. If you follow it up along here, there's these stones that have been splattered to the side, and then we've got the brown that layers across. We've got these little mud patches, which are tiles, one by ones. But yeah, you can just see all the little details with the patches of bamboo, grass, and other stuff. And then a mixture down here. And then this wall has got a load of them scattered about on it. There's the waterfall where it's got the crashing waves at the bottom with the transclear studs, and then this massive, massive waterfall, which is really cool. And then the scattered studs on top. It has got a layer of studded ones that are actually attached to the base plate, but then it's got those on top just to give it that better look. We've got this small waterfall here and then plant life around it, little trees on top. Spinning around. We've got this walkway, which I'm really happy with. The base started when I made these two trees when I was finishing my other mock, and then I made the walkway and it all came from there. And yeah, the walkway I'm really happy with. It connects to the base there with that little arch, and there's another one on this side. And yeah, there's bridges going across. But I'll just show you the detail along the actual wall because it's really cool. You've got these plates at all these different angles. Oh god, don't focus on the plants. There we go. We've got these plates at all these different angles that don't even look possible, but studs and other stuff get it at that sort of angle. You've got these barriers up the side so they can't fall off there. And then this is mainly so they can mount onto the turret part of the turbo tank. So that's cool. This is a base plate, but supported with plates underneath. Now this is the actual prison part of the base. I'll just zoom out a bit. But this is the actual prison, and it's got 5 cells. Yeah, so that's about it. It's pretty cool. And they've got laser doors, but this is the smallest type of cell. We've got Boba Fett in here. And yeah, I'll take the roof off in a second so you can see it in more detail, but there's a toilet in the back. You can't see it very well. Just got some little flowers because they're nice, and we've got the laser door, and then that's a hand sanitizer dispenser. Now on the outside here, or on the outside for them, we've got some weightlifting table, and then that's their drinks that they have for their energy because they don't want to be giving them lots of food because that'd be random. Then we've got this nice little tree inside just because to make the air cleaner, nice quality. So yeah, and then we've got this little command center to, I don't know, some detailed table for communications. And then we see this stairway going down with inverted slopes. And this connects to here, so they can walk up here and then go out there. But you did see there's that door there, and that opens. It's on a hinge, so that just goes like that. Yep, and then you can walk down into it. But of course, you need to give a security code in, because otherwise droids could scale the wall and then get inside. We got some supplementary power source here with a turbine. And yeah, this was I really wanted to do this in the base. There's this big glass wall so they can see the turbo tank going through. And then probably the best feature, which I came up with from the start, was this. So they can move that down, then walk across it into the turbo tank. Now, I haven't got the turbo tank actually in there at the moment, but I will do that so I can show you how that works. And then they can get inside the turbo tank. Where's it here? Just 1 second. I should have just taken that off like I have done. Okay. So, I don't know if you can see, but I've opened the door for the turbo tank, and then what happens is that goes down, and then they can enter the turbo tank, so that's really cool. So if he wanted to, he could walk along this bridge and get inside the turbo tank. This would fold back up. Oh, that's what happens when you're not looking through the camera. And then that folds back up. This will go down without breaking, hopefully. There we go. And yeah, so that's how they get into the turbo tank. And yeah, I'll show the door and how they get onto the scout post in a second. You may have noticed this little gap going down there with some snot stairs. Quite different, snot stairs, but yeah. And if you see this, I'll just press the light switches. There's lights, and I'll show you what that is down there in a second. But that does remove really easily, so yeah. I'm just going to take it all apart. Yeah, it's very simple. You take off the stairs, but they're just connected in, so they might fall apart when you take it apart. Just 1 second. So the stairs, really easily removable. Everything else is just standing on the snot floor. Nothing's attached. So, but since they're quite big, they'll just stand there quite easily. So you see it plain. We have got these barriers going around there in case they tried to scale the wall and escape. So yeah, I'll just move this out now. Because of how it's done and for it to be folding down, the bit with the hinge so you can enter the turbo tank, that is actually part of the piece that comes off, if you know what I mean. Okay, so this is the generator place down here. That's why they've got the lights and then detailing on either side. And then it's pretty cool. And yeah, there's Boba Fett's cell. I'll just take these off. These are just so you can't see inside from where they're. There's some strange man in a bikini. Some guy playing guitar. General, and it's a female sergeant. It's Princess Leia's face, but yeah. Then you can get a better view of these cell doors. They're pretty cool. I actually need those pieces so I can finish my DNA to make it a double helix. Oh yeah, you can see the toilet better. It's pretty strange, but yeah, it works. And they can sit on it, but that might take a while. These walls are just plates attached with brackets. So yeah, and then the tiles for easily removable stuff. Good view of that. Okay, so might just leave it like this. Yeah, I'll just put it back on. It's really simple. Just need to put these on. And then slide this back in. There we go. So that fits back on very nicely. So I'm really happy with that. It's my first successful snot that comes off easily. Down onto the other side, or kind of down. We got another tree for air quality. Focus. And then another control table, and then a communication table. Mainly just talking to each other. Just stood on my book. And yeah, got this detailed ground with the grill pieces. And then we've got this. They're actually mining for crystals here, so they're mining to shoot there, and then the crystals are there and turned into energy, and then those grills going down there and around this section here. Got some wall there at the back, if you see, so they can't just fall off. And if I just move, I'll just put you here for a second. Sorry about that. Let's move the turbo tank, and I'll just move it down there. You can see that little thing there, so they could access the ground or get up from there, and then that just goes all the way up. So that's cool. This big power generator, and then there's these stairs going up there, and then across here. Now you may have noticed this gap, and that's so the door can slide open, but there is a that does go down on a hinge, so you can still get across, but it just needs to go up because otherwise the door doesn't open to its full potential. Now if I put you here, so you can see the door actually does slide open. Very fancy. So we've got an open. Don't get caught on the stupid corporate. There we go. And then you can see the entry there. And yeah, I'm just going to remove this so you can see that the turbo tank can actually go through. Yeah. There's more detail here. I didn't really realise I had enough pieces to do the back bit, so I just experimented with those pieces. That's how I came up with that. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I'll just show you the turbo tank coming through. Oh, I could get a good angle, couldn't I? I'll shoot this from two angles. I'll shoot this from the other side as well. It does come out and goes through the tunnel. So that's pretty cool. And then if they wanted to, I'll just reverse it a bit. Head on with the corporate. Just reverse it a bit. If they wanted to get onto this here, then they'd just stand here, jump down there. Well, they'd have to get on from the other side, otherwise they'd be knocked off by it. But still, that's pretty cool. I'm happy with that. And yeah, the only thing I didn't mention was the fact that instead of just going straight from bricks here to the grass or the mud, I decided to do the rock getting less steep, and so I did this layer of plates first. I thought that was a really good idea. So yeah, oh god. But yeah, lots of detail with the plants. I'm really happy with the space. And yeah. Now I am entering this base into Lego Boy 505's competition. And I hope he's watching this all the way to the end, so that'll be really cool. So yeah, 190 subscribers I'm at. That's really cool. I'm really happy with that. And yeah. I was going to put the ATAP inside the base, but then I'm thinking it's not a supply base, so yeah. If you like this video, please feel free to give it a like. A lot of work building this base. So yeah. And if you already haven't, please subscribe. Thanks very much for watching, and bye.